Hey there, YouTube. Welcome to another landmark video, because I haven't done a lot of those, and I kind of want to. Now, a lot of my stuff isn't ready to show off yet, so what I wanted to do is, as most of you know, if you're watching this video probably, the developers in Landmark, during the month of July, asked players to submit dungeons they had created for the developers to play through and try out. Unfortunately, the developers were only able to get through like 3 of them, and there's a list of at least like 12, maybe 15, and most of them didn't get played through. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to play through the rest of the dungeons on that list that the developers didn't get to. So yeah, I think this will be fun. It will... Some of what's going to go on is I'm going to talk about what people are doing in Landmark, because I mean Landmark's full of smart people who are, pushing what the game is able to do to its outer limits and trying to do interesting stuff with that, and I want to see that. And there will be some talking about that, and there will be some talking about like if something I feel like could be done differently or better, which totally isn't going to be your dungeon is bad and you should feel bad, and my opinion doesn't count for shit. I will be the first to admit that. I don't know game design. I've just listened to smarter people than me talk about game design. So it'll kind of just be, if I say anything that seems negative about a dungeon, look at it in that light, where it's just, I'm kind of, there's nothing that's so good that it can't be done better. No, don't bring up the Star Wars prequels. Although there is a really fascinating video out there about, okay, it looks like somebody's in the middle of playing on this. I think somebody's in the middle of playing on this. Or maybe not. I think it's just like constantly going. Either that or it kind of got stuck like this because somebody, was halfway through it and died or gave up, or who knows. But this is a brawl. Let's get in there. As the description of this dungeon specifically states that it's got matches and rounds of, 2 teams, and you're on one, and enemies are on the other. And your team will lose without your help, as is pretty evident by... Okay, there's still a few Stonemenders winning there. So this is interesting. This is neat. The mechanics behind it are probably a little bit puzzling. Or at the very least, I haven't done any thinking or any figuring out how, you go about doing this with, counters and spawns and linking. Oh, hey! I got bread. I can now make bread on a cutting board. Beans. I'm taking a little bit of a beating. This is not good. Up. Yeah. Now, the thing said you get 3 lives. I don't know if he has any kind of, like, internal system set up for that, or if it's just sort of, I don't know, honor system. Are they? Yep, there's a catapult now. Oh, good. I know those Mage Kings can heal, so I've got to get him down. Enemy squad 1 defeated. Enemy reinforcements, so, just spawn more enemies as part of the same wave, I suppose. Protectors and a Mage King. Gotta go for the Mage King. Come on. Landmines. Oh, great. Those are just going to keep spawning, so... Match 4 begins. I think somebody played the first match. So, I don't know. Oh good, this is a healing note. I was kind of hoping there'd be something like that. So, let's try the bow. See about just strafing into that mass. Ow. That's right, catapult. Enemy munitions deactivated. So there's apparently something you can do to do that. Not that I have any idea what that is. That would be the sort of thing that I don't know how you'd like tell the player about that without it feeling ham-handed, but that's probably something the player kind of needs to be told. I am losing health again. Try and dodge. Stay alive. That is a Riftender. Can he heal me? Oh. If he could, he didn't. So that's 2 times I've died. So presumably, if I die again, that is my... That is my 3 lives. Which it could, you know, be another counter setup thing where if you die and you go through the spawn 3 times, then it resets everything. I suppose that would be the most sensible way to do it. Del Axe Trophy run ended. Okay, I don't know what that means. And there I just died again. So that is my 3 lives. So we'll see what it does when I spawn. Preliminary reporting for duty ally squad 2 defeated. It's still letting me play. I don't know if it's reset or not. Man, I don't even know. March 6 begin. Match 6 begins. Hell's bells. So, I mean, it said 3 lives. Maybe, you know. There's that Relax Trophy run message cropping up again. This is doing wonders for my dailies. And that would be like the 4th time I died. So this is interesting. It is, however, chaotic and hell on my repair bill. Which I personally don't... it says out of lives. Game over. So, yep, that's kind of what I thought, is it restarts like that. And those books aren't telling me anything, which is possible. Starting again with match 1. That's what I get for trying to run out and grab my loot, I guess. So I'm going to give this another shot now that I have a better idea of what's going on with all that. Because I think I did start like in the middle of somebody else's run. No, you need to switch weapons. And it's not switching weapons. So... Maybe I just need to be... I don't know, will it reset if I go back to that healing node? I feel like I need to be utilizing that healing node more. Let's find out. Well, we apparently just won. I guess. This match is really cool, and there's a lot of stuff going on with it, but it does tend to be a little bit confusing. Like, it keeps sending me messages that I don't know if they really mean anything or not. Okay, I can step back in here. Not that that really gave me that much health. Now it's at match 1 again. If I step in and get the health, does it restart? Am I just supposed to burn campfires? To burn campfires like that? I don't know, man. And I died again. So... I'll give it the 3 lives on this shot, and if it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere, I'll probably call it on this dungeon, which, I mean... I certainly don't think it's being unfair, and it's not like... But it just might not be my cup of tea. Because I can't be losing health like that. Presumably those are the trophies? I don't know. So let's start with these assholes up here on the ledge. Man, it's doing some kind of auto-targeting that's a little bit buggy. Not quite... And then those guys are kind of just standing around. And it keeps talking about new matches starting while there's still stuff out there, which is, I mean, like, this is really pretty elaborate, and I feel like with a setup like this, with Landmark's tools, there's probably a lot of little places for things to kind of creep in and go wrong. I don't know, that's me just theorizing and guessing. It could just be something I'm misinterpreting. Come on. Standing right here, putting arrows in your face. Go ahead and die. Gonna run back and grab some health. Boopity boop. Boopity boop. Now, having spots on a claim to get health is absolutely a good idea, and it is something that I do have on my claim, and I totally recommend that other people have. Just in terms of, you know, fun, playability, I don't know. That's the message runner that I think starts a new match. Scores 1-0, 19-2. Oh, I can get in the chest, not that there's anything in there. Okay, let's see. Step back out here, see if anything triggers. think the claim may have bugged out. There's not anything I can say to her. Not anything I can do to click on those books. I do have repair stations, which I will probably need to repair my gear after the couple times I died on that. But it does not seem to be respawning. So something happened that has kind of bugged out the claim. I'll probably just leave it there. This is really cool, and it's got... Saying it has a lot of potential sounds like I know what I'm talking about, or that I'm damning by faint praise. But the idea is cool, and how it's executed is cool. But with a lot of things like this, if somebody like quits halfway through, that can really, you know, muck up the claim and how it's set up to auto reset. And I think that's what's happened here. So cool stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next dungeon, which will be in a video tomorrow, and I will see you guys there.